And 3, 2, and 1. How you like that one, Chanel? I came in on fire right there. I came in on fire. I'm gonna tell you what.
I have no words.
The way I came in right there, Chanel. Imagine if somebody was bullying your child, and you got sick of it.
Oh.
What would you do?
The gloves coming off, baby. The gloves are coming off.
All right, then. Let's go. Woo. All right, Chanel. Check this out. It happens. We grew up. People got into fights. You know, growing up as a child, people got into fights and everything. But I know in today's society, a lot of stuff is considered bullying if somebody's picking on somebody's child or they are doing things just to get on another child's nerves. And so what happens when that bullying goes too far and someone's reported it and nothing gets done? I know we've had posts on this time. We've had episodes on this about this before in the past. But you as a parent, what do you do when you get to wit's end? And the reason I bring this question up, Chanel, because there was a post out there on the social and the medias that I'm going to bring up. I'm going to put it up in the middle of the screen. And excuse the language, it gets quite livid there, but God knows his heart. You ready? Here we go.
Fuck one person, she don't bother you. The next I told her to beat your ass. I don't care what the school's out. We're gonna get out this car right now because I'm sick of y'all. And that's the last fucking time I'ma say it.
My daughter's bullied too, so stand up. My daughter's bullied. So I don't know what's going on.
Because I'm sick of it. And I'm not playing.
What's going on
So
now?
if my daughter tell me again that somebody on her, she gonna get out this car and my son gonna get out too. And they gonna beat ass.
Naya, what's
Because
going
I'm
on?
sick of it.
What's going on?
You straight ask Monte on the bus.
You wanna beat up?
Go on the bus.
Do you wanna beat up? Take off your gun. No, you keep talking. Let's get it. Beat her ass. Beat her ass.
You want to put it?
You need to call it. It's that. Don't fuck with her no more. Don't fuck with her no
Back
more.
in the car.
Straight up.
If my kids messing with your children,
No.
Chanel? I'll clean that up.
What?
Go ahead. What have you to say on this right here? Because that was that escalated quickly.
Yeah, so first of all, I have there's a lot of different sides to this story. You got the adult stepping to the kid. Now, ain't no adult stepping to my kid now. Let me start with that one. Let me just start with that one. Okay. Ain't no adult stepping to my kid.
Mm-hmm.
You step to me. Okay? And I'll step to my kid. Let's just start with that.
Yeah.
Now, as the parent of the bullier, yes, I one thing I cannot stand. I can take a lot of stuff, Kev, but I cannot take bullying.
Mm.
That thing, woo! That thing gets under my skin. It burns my grits to see someone bully someone else. Or I don't think I've ever been. I felt like I've been bullied sometimes in relationships where I felt like that person was trying to be controlling. But yes, if you want to see me pack my stuff and go, pack my stuff and never speak to you again, just try to bully.
Mm-hmm.
But as the parent of that, I would definitely deal with my child. I would definitely be more aggressive in terms of making sure that doesn't continue to happen, because that's something that I don't promote at all. I have no tolerance for it at all. However, like I said, there's no adults that's gonna be stepping to my kid. You ain't gonna come and bully my kid now.
Yeah.
You're just not gonna do that. So, Kev, I'm gonna turn it over to you because I know you have some stuff to say about these other parts of this scenario here.
So, Chanel, after further deliberation and reviewing the tape over and over again, here's what I have to say to the subject. Everybody's child is different. Remember, I always talk about raise the child that you have, not the child that you were. Mm-hmm. And I do this to say this right here. If you as a parent were bullied and you know how it made you feel, your outlook on this is going to be a little bit different. You may be that parent who just went off, that dad who just went off on that bully's parents. But if you were the bullier growing up and you think people have tough skin or thicker skin and be able to take things, your outlook is going to change. It's going to be like right here. Okay, well, somebody bullied my child need to toughen up.
Tougher.
And to have a conversation with the other parent. And so your outlook may be a little bit totally different. But here's the thing. I'm going to age myself here. And people will know, in my age group will know who I'm talking about. There's a character named Eddie Haskell from Leave It to Beaver. Eddie Haskell would come over to your house. He was always nice. Hi, Miss Cleaver. Oh, you look so nice. These cookies are great. Oh, you have such a nice smelling house. It's always so clean around here. Yes, Miss Cleaver, I will make sure I take care of his son when we go out. I'll make sure he's back on time. But behind the scenes, Eddie was a monster. Eddie did everything that you didn't think. Eddie did everything except for what a child of God is supposed to do. So you see where I'm going with this. I'm doing to say this right here. That parent that he went off on, maybe at home, their child is the most well-behaved child. And that parent might be caught off guard like, what? You know, in school, that child might be getting straight A's, not causing any problems in school that we know of. But your child is a terror to everybody else. Mm-hmm. And you also got to think about it from this standpoint. Sometimes bullies are basically acting out because something is happening at home. Mm-hmm. Maybe they're being beaten. And so they don't know any other way to do things except for to lash out at someone else.
Yeah.
Because it has to be learned.
Yeah.
And so we have to be careful. We have to be careful. When you go off on somebody else's child or somebody else's parent, you did not get to understand what was going on. Yeah, your child been bullied, but did you stop to think, hey, let me have a conversation here? Because when I come off from 0 to 60 from the start, boom, let me tell you, boopity boop, 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 boop. And the parent, you saw the parent, hold on a minute. Wait, what's going on? Hold on a minute. Because it's obvious that parent either probably didn't know or either being ignorant. But one way or another, we have to be able to have a conversation either as adults. Like you said, no one's going off on my child, but we need to talk as adults. Because you can't just go off on the child. And yes, the child might be in the wrong. Yes. Yeah, the child might be in the wrong. But talk to me as an adult. Okay, let's try to get to the bottom of this, figure this out so we can work to try to get this thing rectified. Because you coming off of me yelling, I just shut you off. Click. I don't hear a word you're saying right now until you calm down. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go off on a tangent.
No, that's perfectly fine because, if it was me, I would have, sent the kid inside the house.
Yeah.
Immediately. Because first of all, now I'm going to deal with my kid. I'm going to get to the bottom of it, but I need you to have a conversation with me first. And then, we start the mediation process. We start the conflict management process because now you've become the bully. And like I said, I don't take well to bullies. Okay. So now I'm looking at you as a bully and I'm like, okay, what we doing? What we doing? Do I need to go get my piece? What we doing? You in my yard now, sir. Okay. Yeah. So again, we just have to be mindful. And I know that other parent was upset, which I get. If your child coming home crying and whatever the case may be, which that kid didn't look like she was crying, but whatever. You fed up. So I do get as an adult, you leave your kid at home, you come and if you know where I live, you knock on my door, can I have a word with you? Okay, cool. Let's talk. You know. and then you share with me your side, and I talk with my kid, and then I call you up and say, okay, hey, can we, can we meet? You can come, we can have tea. Let's work this out, because the school obviously not trying to get involved.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to get to solutions. I'm not trying to have this be a traumatic year for our children.
Mm-hmm.
We got to get to a solution here. What is the underlying thing that's going on?
Well,
It
Chanel,
may turn out your kid bothering my kid.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. We don't know the full side. And then Chanel, there was something else. There was two things that happened in that video that you haven't touched on yet. We have to be careful. We have to be careful when we do stuff out in public.
Yeah.
Because sometimes there are instigators out there who want to see an altercation, who want to see trifling actions. As you see that parent that filmed it, yeah, that's right, my child getting bullied too. She just so happened to be
the parent asked, "Is my child bothering your child?" She's like, "No." That's the part that I was like, wait a minute now.
See, so I'm saying she done yelled out the window. That man's all riled up already, and she, my child getting bullied too. That's right. Hold on. So now you about to take.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't know what's going on. Keep it moving.
But she threw all her cents in there. All her 2 cents got in there. I'm just gonna throw mine in there, and I'm gonna keep this thing going while I got my camera rolling. I'm about to record this. And then the other thing was when he said, "Take your jersey off. Let's beat her now." I'm like, whoa. What we not about to do is get to have a fight here, because if something were to happen, let's say the child that's the one that's getting bullied turn around and get knocked out. And now you done pushed your child into a fight, and the child get knocked out, and I guarantee he's gonna get pissed and start retaliating. And so you don't push your child into that fight. You have that conversation. We show our children how you can rectify situations without it going to get into a physical altercation. You doesn't have to resort to that. But if you preach that to your children, yeah, we teach our children, don't let nobody push you around. You push back. But we're not going to instigate the next fight after them been resolved. I'm going to take it to your parent. We're going to have a conversation here.
Right.
Because
absolutely
getting into a fight is not going to resolve anything, because what if the bully can fight? And now what? Now you're trying to, Daddy, you made me fight. Look at my lip. Look at my lip. Look at my lip. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, you can't push your children into that situation.
You doing all that talking and your kids still got beat up.
Your children still got beat up. And what did we resolve? The bully's going out there. Your daddy made you get knocked out. And now everybody else teasing the child. And so you got to be careful, people. Parents. Seek a more calmer resolve to situations that involve your children, that involve yourselves. We don't have to resort to ugliness and pettiness as Chanel would do. We don't have to resort to those type of things.
That's what we're doing. That's what
What
I'm
happened?
gonna take the high road on that one. I'm gonna take the high road. We prayed.
Oh, I'm just saying.
Prayed.
I'm just saying, because
We did.
I'm just saying. I'm just trying to work. I'm just trying to bring the people on board here to show you that there are two sides to every coin.
Yes.
You know, and sometimes
Oh,
Chanel
wow.
might go down and get down and dirty with it. She said she can get grimy and dirty with it. But I'm just trying to make sure we all have calm, cool heads, and we go home at the end of the day, moisturized and unbothered when we go to sleep at night.
Yes, moisturize and unbothered. That's what I'm talking about. Bring the moisture.
Woo! Chanel, what else you got? What else you got on this one? This is a good topic. What else you got?
No, you know what? I'm going to indicate, because there was a lot to unpack, but I think we did touch on all the bases that needed to be touched on when it concerns parents and bullying, and how to be parents. Really, another parenting show.
Yeah.
That's what we did.
Well, that was you landed the plane and got off the plane, and the passenger's still on here.
I got my bags. I'm off.
Yeah, you didn't say put your seatbelts on or nothing. I didn't know you was going to end it like that. Sheesh. Hey, well, I'm going to tell the people to stay safe, be blessed. Chanel, can you start the engines back up again just to get us just so we can land it properly? What you got? What you got for the people?
I'm already off the carpet, but yes, if you put God first, let's just say this: what if that parent prayed before he pulled up to that driveway? And we wouldn't have this film today. So thank God for the films that come in, the stuff that we get off the internet and all that. But make sure, parents, you put God first before you run up in them people's yards, because you may not be running back to the car. Okay, take it.
And on that note, I'm just gonna say, keep your hands to yourself and make sure and watch what you say. We out.